Attention! Florian Wartz's transfer to Liverpool approved with several records set to fall. Arne Slot secures reinforcement as Darwin Nunes says yes to a surprising transfer. Slot's Firmino. Liverpool in talks for a £84 million monster alternative to Isak. Welcome, my fellow Red supporter. Let's check out the latest updates from the greatest club in the world. Liverpool has taken a decisive step towards signing Florian Wartz, one of the most sought-after stars in European football, following an emergency meeting between Michael Edwards and the club's owners, Fenway Sports Group. Two reports from Germany reinforce that the Reds are leading the race for what could become the biggest transfer of the summer window. Despite being only 22 years old, Wartz is already a true star, having led Bayer Leverkusen to their first-ever Bundesliga title in the 2023-24 season. The attacking midfielder registered 69 goal involvements over the past 2 seasons, was named Bundesliga Player of the Year, and alongside Jamal Musiala, represents both the present and future of the German national team. Naturally, Wartz has become the main target ahead of the summer transfer window, officially opening on June 1st. Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Liverpool, and Real Madrid were all considered contenders. It is believed that Manchester City has pulled out of the race after refusing to meet the high financial demands. The club feared a drawn-out negotiation and chose to pivot toward Morgan Gibbs-White from Nottingham Forest. According to the German outlet Kicker, Real Madrid can also be ruled out, despite Xabi Alonso's connection to Wartz. Alonso, currently Wartz's manager at Leverkusen, is set to replace Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid. However, the report states that Madrid poses no threat to the remaining clubs in pursuit of Wartz. This leaves only 2 competitors, Bayern Munich and Liverpool. Additionally, a third possibility, Wartz remaining at Leverkusen for another season, has been deemed unrealistic by Kicker. A direct battle between Liverpool and Bayern now looms, and according to Kicker, Bayern fears Liverpool. The Reds already held a well-documented meeting with Wartz's family in England last week. The player's family reportedly has significant influence over his career and was impressed by Liverpool's project. After that initial meeting, Bild journalist Christian Falk revealed that Liverpool had chosen the 22-year-old as the centerpiece of a new team at Anfield. Following that, another meeting took place, this time between Michael Edwards and the Fenway Sports Group board. Falk reported, Liverpool's decision-makers, led by Michael Edwards, flew to Boston this week to meet with the club's owners, FSG, to approve the funds for the potential transfer. The meeting in the US was called urgently after the visit from Wartz's family. The main objective is to prevent Bayern from signing the midfielder. Falk added that FSG approved the transfer and that the record-breaking sums required were already available. Kicker confirmed this, adding that Liverpool is going to the limit for Wartz. Leverkusen values their talisman at €150 million, or £126.7 million. A deal of this scale would not only break Liverpool's transfer record, but also set a new Premier League record. Liverpool's current transfer record remains the £85 million, including add-ons, paid for Darwin Nunes from Benfica. The Premier League's all-time record is £115 million, paid by Chelsea when they outbid Liverpool for Moises Caicedo in 2023. Liverpool star Darwin Nunes appears set to leave the club this summer after reaching a personal agreement to join Atletico Madrid. The Uruguayan striker has not lived up to the high expectations following his £85 million move from Benfica nearly 3 years ago. He scored 33 goals across his first 2 seasons, but managed only 7 this season. Nunes was a starter just 17 times this season under new manager Arne Slot, but it seems he already has an escape route planned. According to Cadena SER, Spanish giants Atletico Madrid have already held talks with the 25-year-old, who made it very clear that he wants to move to La Liga. It's suggested that everything is already agreed from the player's side, with a deal still pending between the clubs. Nunes has a little over 3 years remaining on his contract at Anfield. Atletico are not the only interested party, as Napoli are also reportedly keeping a close eye on him. It was previously reported that Nunes's limited minutes this season were due to a clause in his contract that would trigger a bonus payment to Benfica. When asked about this, Liverpool boss Arne Slot flatly denied it. He said, "Do you always believe what journalists say? Not always. Me neither. Sometimes you should, but sometimes it's better not to believe everything they write about the players. This is completely new to me, and I've said many times that I work at a club where it's great to be. Sporting directors are judged by the players they sign. For me, having a great working environment is important, and I have that with Richard Hughes. The last thing he'd ever do, and I hope to work with him for 10 months, is tell me, if you play him, it'll cost us this much. He would never, ever do that. I don't even know if it's true because we never talked about it. He never interferes in team selection. It might be true, but if a journalist says it, we just have to take it lightly. Nunes is expected to feature this weekend when Liverpool closes out the season against Crystal Palace. The match will also see the Reds lift the Premier League trophy, potentially marking a farewell for one of their most expensive signings. Liverpool's transfer team is already working behind the scenes to secure the signing of Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig, according to Dave Ockop. The report states that the Reds are in negotiations with the Bundesliga side over the Slovenian striker, who currently has an £84 million release clause in his contract. The 21-year-old is reportedly open to a move to Merseyside, but no formal approach has been made yet, despite strong interest. Brazilian striker Roberto Firmino was largely unknown to many Liverpool fans before his move from Hoffenheim in 2015, but it didn't take long for him to become a fan favorite. The Reds paid £28 million for him, a fee that proved to be a bargain given his 100-plus goals across 362 appearances for the club. He often played as a false nine, with his best campaign coming in 2017-18, when he scored 27 goals and provided 16 assists in 54 matches. Firmino left the club in the summer of 2023 on a free transfer to Saudi side Al Ahly, and Liverpool have struggled to find a center forward of his caliber since. That could change this window, with Slot able to replicate that move by signing Sesko, following Firmino's example by arriving from a Bundesliga side. If he can reach even close to Firmino's level, he'll be a fantastic signing, already showcasing his potential at Leipzig this season. The 21-year-old, described as a monster by scout Antonio Mango, scored 21 goals in all competitions this season, 4 of them in the Champions League, proving he can perform at the highest level. His underlying stats are equally impressive: 1.2 shots on target per 90 minutes and a 55% dribble success rate, giving Slot a complete attacking option. Sesko also won 57% of his aerial duels, offering the physical focal point Liverpool often lacked despite a successful 2024-25 season. The club is expected to negotiate a deal below the £84 million clause, with the youngster having all the tools to develop further and become a key figure for years to come. If the Reds want to take the next step under Arne Slot and build on their first season success, flawless signings will be essential, and Sesko might be the missing piece to reignite Liverpool's attack and recapture the energy and dynamism of the Firmino era. Thanks for reading until the end. See you next time.